My third encounter, the Great Tribulation of the Last Day. Welcome beloved, kindly take just a second to subscribe to this channel. This will go a great way of helping my channel grow. After several months, the demons released me from their spiritual prison and commissioned me to continue in my satanic enterprises which I oblige. I hearken and continue in my demonic exploits, but after 6 months I behold another encounter. I witness the great day of the Lord according to Revelation 16. 1-21, that great day of the Lord is coming upon the whole world, especially those that belongs to witchcraft, satanic, occultic and demonic kingdoms and unbelieving believers, ritualist and bloodsuckers. Revelation 16. 1-6, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, Go your ways, and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. 2. And the first went, and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. 3. And the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea, and it became as the blood of a dead man, and every living soul died in the sea. 4. And the third angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and fountains of waters, and they became blood. 5. And I heard the angel of the waters say, Thou art righteous, O Lord, which art, and wast, and shalt be, because thou hast judged thus. 6. For they have shed the blood of saints and prophets, and thou hast given them blood to drink, for they are worthy. Ensure you read the whole scriptures for confirmation, because that very day is fast approaching. Everyone on earth, especially you that called yourself witch, wizard, ritualist and occultist, you shall be tired of sucking blood. On that very day of great tribulation, the Lord shall saturate the whole world with blood. You will suck and be tired of blood. The wicked one shall be soaked with blood, therefore if you opt to attend your witchcraft meeting in order to shed blood, on that very day your fridge, bathroom, toilet, bucket, plates, gutter and water reservoir and everything around you shall be filled with blood, and you shall be greatly shamed. At this moment, you assumed God is powerless. This wrong perception opt you to indulge into bloodshed and human sacrifice. This is negative assumption because you are not wiser or learnt more than him. God had purposely set aside a period, a day and timeline for your judgment, and he shall judge without mercy. Read also my vision about the coming tribulation and rapture. On the judgment day of the Lord your entire secret shall be made manifest, and there shall be no mercy. You ought to seek out for his mercy while is still on course and accessible now, because tomorrow might becomes too late. In this third encounter I behold terrible things that baffled me. This third encounter, the great judgment and tribulation day of the Lord, occurred in my dream, but either you believe it or not, it will surely come to pass. Even though you thought I'm lying, the Bible can't lie. The Holy Scripture is infallible and contains the living words of God which can't be broken. It's authentic and must surely come to pass, either you believe it or not. In my dream, I behold a mighty terror invading the whole world, both the young and strong ones. Everyone was in great shock, terrorized, and was panicking in fear. The lion and wild animals left their den, bushes and ran into the town, while some people left their houses and ran out. The animal will run into their houses and also ran out. I behold a gigantic aquatic animal from the deep sea running into the town. They were as tall as up-story building as portrayed in the movie titled King Kong. There are some animals who are x3 bigger than King Kong, terrible and mighty animal marching forth from sea toward the earth, whose height are as taller than 10-story building. King Kong the movie. Though, you might be surprised, but don't you know that before Genesis and creation of the earth, there are some strange personalities residing down deep inside the water and have been dwelling there for a very long time. My dear, what I behold in the sea coast was so terrible because it was filled with much blood. Even the fallen angels, demos, that rebels against God, who also dwells down deep sea even before the creation of the world, though they can't die, but they were terrorized and also needs to run out from their hidden places. The whole sea was filled with blood, which makes it uncomfortable for both the fallen angels, demons, and aquatic animal to abide thereof. The whole earth was terribly filled with terror, commotion and panicking. The Queen of the Coast. I was grievously annoyed when I behold the Queen of the Coast running out from her kingdom and walking on earth's surface. Though, she can't move majestically on earth's surface because half of her body is fish with scales while other half is human being. The Queen of the Coast was so beautiful, yet in her beauty stature she was running speedily for her dear life with terror, fear and panicking. When in behold her I exclaim, So something can happen that will cause you to run in this fearful manner. I was greatly shocked, annoyed and surprised. These caused me to discern that something mighty is really on course and bigger than the whole world and also greater than the queen of the coast. I also behold the queen of heaven fell from her throne in her kingdom. Hence, the queen of heaven moves with winds and I also behold her fleeing halter and skater. I was utterly amazed but ponder, so this spirit being can be shaken and terrorized by a mighty and greater power. No, I need to seek for more powers. Agonizing and weeping of the last day. I was so furious even though I was trembling and so afraid and kept pondering, what is happening? What is going on? The whole world was in great turmoil. During my third encounter in my dream, I also behold the nursing mothers running for their lives. They will throw off the baby and mutter, "I'm sorry, I can't protect you on this day, I have to run for my dear life and unfortunately, incoming vehicle will just crush the child to death." The mighty tribulation of the last day. I also behold the pregnant women running for their lives and unfortunately they were trodden by people and incoming vehicle will also ran over them. Their unborn babies will gush out and they will also die. Terrible things were on course and even some locations no vehicle was moving due to human traffic jammed. Earthquake were also witness in divers places, swallowing great multitudes of people and houses. Satellite networking signals were freeze and jammed, no news or network signal to broadcast the horror and chaos terrorizing the whole world, the world was totally in dark. Death of a lady in car accident. When I awoke from my dream after beholding these entire dreadful incidents I was greatly in fear. When I finally regain my conscience I mutter, this is terrible, so these people are not the most superior being in the world. It troubled and pierced my heart, I was so confused. Afterward when I attended our meeting in the kingdom of darkness I challenged and questioned them. Nevertheless, I can't emphasize all my confession in this fourth series. I will continue in fifth series where I expose the rest of my confession. I will unveil about how I finally renounced and cut off from kingdom darkness activities after spending 900 years as an international satanic agent. The abused, disperse and rejection I encounter and witness in the hand of ministers of God while seeking for deliverance. How I finally received my deliverance, my totally deliverance from demonic manipulations. What I behold while seeking for a genuine salvation in my various experiences with different men of God. How I got my salvation and how Jesus Christ trained me and the lecture he gave to me. My Bible college experience with the Lord. How I become a pastor and a general overseer of a ministry and what happened next. How the kingdom of darkness dealt and afflicted me and what they did to me. I will emphasize about banked cashless policy and what you need to know about it. I will also unveil and elaborate many more others things. May God bless you as you abide under the fearfulness of the Lord and ensure you amend your wicked ways in doing and seek the face of the Lord in prayer because eternity is so near unto us while death is knocking at the heart of every